as we were saying earlier, this morning Google is honoring a great Pittsburgher, a great Puerto Rican, somebody who has become an ambassador to humanity, even though he's remembered by many as being one of the greatest baseball players who ever played the game, Roberto Clemente. And as Pittsburghers, we take great pride in Roberto and the humanitarian work that he did. And that's why it's so fitting that today, and just by chance, we're honoring the work, Rosanna, that you have done in recognizing Pittsburgh's partnership with Puerto Rico and the opportunity to help our brothers and sisters when they need help. The connection between Pittsburgh and Puerto Rico is very strong, and it was built by Roberto Clemente, and it has been carried on by people like yourself. And so with that, I'd like to present to you a proclamation recognizing the humanitarian efforts that you have been able to do in strengthening our relationship with our brothers and sisters in Puerto Rico. Whereas in 2017, Hurricane Maria was declared the worst natural disaster on record to affect Dominica and Puerto Rico. And whereas in the wake of this unprecedented disaster, many American citizens on the island of Puerto Rico were left without the most basic of necessities in what was an unprecedented humanitarian disaster with great loss of life. And whereas in times such as these, we often see the best of humanity, citizens who step up to support those so desperately in need. And whereas Rosanna Guernica is one such fine citizen, a Puerto Rican native and student at Pittsburgh's Carnegie Mellon University, Rosanna jumped at the opportunity to give back to her home in a community so deeply connected to our own city of Pittsburgh. And whereas between October and December 2017, Rosanna completed 5 relief trips that delivered 76,500 pounds of supplies to the island and helped evacuate 296 people to the United States mainland. To pay for the flights, she raised more than $250,000, the bulk of which came from an online crowdfunding campaign. Whereas this simply staggering accomplishment was not achieved alone, Rosanna recruited her fellow Carnegie Mellon University students and the Pittsburgh community as a whole to assist her in the relief efforts. And whereas Rosanna has truly shown the very best of what humanity can be, evoking the spirit of Roberto Clemente, another great Pittsburgher who stepped up when others were in need. She has shown that no matter who you are or where you are, you can always give your very best. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, William Peduto, Mayor of the City of Pittsburgh, do commend and thank Rosanna Guernica and her devoted team for their extraordinary efforts in providing relief following Hurricane Maria, recognizing their remarkable service to others by furthermore declaring October 12th, 2018 as Rosanna Guernica Day here in our most livable city of Pittsburgh. Thank you for your leadership. This is yours. And please.
That's such an incredible honor. Wow.
You still have to pay parking fees.
I'm truly a little bit at a loss for words. Like many Puerto Ricans here, I felt very alone when Hurricane Maria hit because we knew of our family members and friends going without food, going without water. And the mayor of San Juan, my hometown, on camera crying, begging for help, and no one answering. Meanwhile, all the local TV stations were just playing football, and news stations were talking about why players were standing or not standing during the national anthem. Shortly after I started my efforts, however, I received such an immense wave of support from the city of Pittsburgh, from Carnegie Mellon. I would receive letters in the mail from people offering donations, financial donations to socks, to canned goods, anything that they could do, even their professional services, saying, I'm an engineer, can I come down? Do you need help? I'm a doctor, I could assist you on your flights. And I think that shows a lot about the Pittsburgh community and the people that this city attracts and the type of people that this city raises. What's amazing about the $250,000 that my team and I raised is that none of it was tax deductible, since we were in a nonprofit. These people truly had no other incentive to donate other than wanting to do what was right. So I certainly no longer feel alone, as does any other Puerto Rican in this city, and we certainly feel a lot of unity here in Pittsburgh, so we thank you.
Well, thank you again for your leadership and for not just identifying a problem, but finding a solution.